Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. It is Angela, the Traveling Crafter, and I am here with a very easy, quick scrap buster. So while I'm doing my intro, I've got out the items in which you may want to have handy, and we will get started in just a second. But before we do that, a quick shout out to some of you who have been loyal followers and new subscribers. First of all, I appreciate you so much. But second of all, I want to pop on and give a shout out to Karen Bloom, Christina Clifton, and Amelia B's Crafting Adventures, who today, by the way, is my hashtag Love a Little channel shout out. So if you haven't, hop over to Kathleen's channel, Amelia B's, and it's B-E-E, it's Crafting Adventures, and give her a follow, comment on a video, and say hi. So here we go. So I've got some punches. I've got some decorative scissors. I've got a circle punch. I did grab my, this is AdTech Crafters tape. I've got a paper punch, scissors, a bone folder, corner rounder, some scraps. And I did grab out a couple other punches. This is just a slot punch, and this one is like a, oh, there's a name for it, Euro punch. And it's, you know, what you would see hanging in a store. You know, I'll show you. So what are we going to do? Well, it's really easy, and we're just going to use up a whole bunch of these scraps. So I've got a plethora of these. I get a new one every year for design projects, and so this one is a paint sample from a paint fan, and we're going to use that. And this is a little piece of, this is from a wallpaper book, but it is actually, it would be like the detail page. It's not the actual wallpaper itself. And you can see it had a door on it. There was probably a big picture of some sort. So we've got that. And then I will give you a full on, whoops, we got another little piece there. That's from my kit. I will hop on. I will be doing a cookbook, Where Am I At, on the Shabby Chic Pink Journal. And this is one of two digitals that I've created that are in that. So I'll give you the full rundown in another video. So look for that. But essentially, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this. I was just deciding if I did. These are all my my rejects from my printer. So I did print them two-sided. I got really smart too, by the way, just so you know. I have a ongoing problem, so we're just folding these all up, with putting my garbage is right below me. And it's, you know, a pretty big garbage with a regular size garbage bag in it. And it never fails. I end up, I mean, I have to sweep and vacuum up things every single day. And I get them all over. I get everything all over. So I have these little bags that my grandma and I made long ago for scraps that I used it back in my scrapbooking days. This one I think we can get 2 out of. They look like this. I need to make some more of these. And I have 2 of them, but I was only using 1 for my scraps. So I decided, I know you don't really care about this, but to me it's a big deal. I don't know why I hadn't thought about it before. So I put the other one, and I just stick that metal piece inside of my drawer where all of my stamps, all my paper clips and such are, the things I grab out all the time, and just popped it on over there. And now I have less scraps hitting the floor and tiny little things all over my craft room. So winning. So what we're doing is, my intent when I made these was to use them as bag toppers. So the first thing you're going to do is just fold your paper in half, however large or small you want. That's it. Now, what are we going to get in when we're done? Well, let me show you. So what I wanted was to create some package toppers. Now, I have beautiful package toppers from my friend Celeste from Woodland Inspired. If you don't know her, hop over to her channel, go check her Etsy shop out. She has beautiful things, but I'm kind of hoarding them. And I wanted to have a bunch to put in my kits and to put in as little giveaways at my live sales. So I was just making these little toppers for that. Here's one more. So that was my intent. However, they make really adorable tag toppers as well. So, you know, there's that. Here's another one that I didn't do. So I have all of these that I made as well. We're just going to make a few. This was my inspiration. I recently just did a project where I busted these out. I got these at, I don't know if I got them at a thrift store or on a yard sale adventure, but it was 2 pages of Bo Bunny chipboard stickers. And I took this out and I was like, well, that's super cute. Let's replicate it. So that was my inspo. And then I have all these tiny tags that were in my finish it, you know, do something with. So now they have tag tops on them and I can put them back in to that bin right behind me. And then when I'm ready to use them, I can embellish them the way I wish. So a couple of things that we're going to do. One is if you have a decorative punch like this, you can certainly punch these out. If you have decorative scissors, you can use them as such. Or if you just want to leave them straight away with no decorative top, you can do that as well. Now, I thought I should have busted out because I've used this one a lot. But that's okay. We'll just use it. Now, this is just a little piece of music page, and it's pretty fragile, so I'm not going to do anything else to it. But what I think I'm going to do is just keep these in a little clear bin and keep them out in the family room where I do all of my, where I put all of my kits together. And so they're nice and handy. So I've done some in advance and now I'm just going to have some tops. So what I found to be the easiest to do these is to make these a little longer. Now this one I will cut in half because I know for a fact that it's not going to fit inside of that little bin that I have. And I don't really have any toppers that are, you know, that long. I have ones that are longer, but they need a bigger piece. I do those when I can on top of my large kits. So what I found was easiest was just to leave it as long as you can. And I mean, I could have left them longer if I didn't have a spot that I was storing them. And then when you're ready to use them on a page, you can do that and cut it down as you wish. All right. Now, I don't know about you, but I always struggle with these things. But the way that they're intended to work is you're going to line it up, punch it, and then you go and line up this punch to the little butterfly that's on there. And that's how we get, uh-oh, I goofed that one up. Because I was talking. Oh, well. It's fine. And there we have it. And then you just flip it around and you do it on this side. I've got some issues with my left hand, which I don't know. It's just been sore. I don't know what it is. And while I'm right-handed, I am left-hand dominant. So I do everything with my left hand, and it hurts. So I'm having to double up. So that's what it looks like. Aren't those cute? So I won't do any more with that punch, but let's use one of these decorative edges here. And probably it would be a nice idea to use a little heavier cardstock, but this is not really light. The only one that's really light was the music page, but I thought it was so pretty. I wanted to use it. So then when I'm ready to use this, I can cut this cut this down to size. Let's see. Let's do this one. Let's see if we got another scissors that is more pretty. So some of those are pretty small. Oh, here's one that says sunflower. Let's see what that does. Why not? Let's try it on this. Sunflower. Oh, that's cute. And that's all there is to it, you guys. Now, with these larger ones, then I can use a punch of my choice to make it look more like a retail tag. So, like for this one, this is that Euro punch. And now there's my topper. Cute, huh? Very cute. Now, this one, I like it just like that. But if we want to replicate one, let's do this one. We'll use this again. And I'm going to make these a little bit smaller. And I did end up, like, I cut some of mine down to fit on those tiny solo bags. And then I just used the other ones on the, I am loving that bag over there. I'm just telling you. I'm using the rest on those tiny tags. So it works. It works. So then what you will do to get this is just use a hole punch of your choice and pop off just a smidgy in the corner. And whoops, that one needs a little more smidgy. There we go. And ta-da, you got it. Now with this one, I could just do a small hole like that. Same with this one, because that Euro punch is kind of big. But now it looks just like it came from a retail store. And that is all there is to it. So I'm going to just keep punching some of these. I don't think I'm going to, I have a whole bunch of the butterflies, so I don't think I'm going to do any more of these. I'm going to see what other, let's just try it on one of these. So while I'm doing this, let me give you a few little things, if you're new to the channel, that you might want to know about. Number one, on Thursdays at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, I do a live sale, and I sell arts and crafts and handmade things and vintage ephemera and bundles and all kinds of fun goodness. And as of late, I have been blessed with some amazing friends that are supporting me by moderating. And you probably, if you've ever been to one, you know that Sandy, who is Woolamina, has been my moderator. Thank you, Fly, for stopping by. I appreciate it. Has been moderating since the start, and I so appreciate that. And then Carrie, the Paper Monkey, also is moderating in audio. So that has been a huge help. But the most exciting part is that I get the chance to sell with my friend Carol. Carol is from Crinkled Path, and she has a love of thrifting and estate sailing just like I do, and is selling on the channel with me. So if you haven't, stop by. If not, for nothing more, you don't have to buy anything. I'm just going to leave that like that. Come by and just hang out, because it is a really fun group of people. And the chat, the comments in the chat, I mean, a lot of times when I'm selling, I don't always get to see every single one, but Carrie does a fabulous job of calling things out. But I do go back and read all the comments as well, and it is just so fun. And it's just a good way to spend some time with like-minded people who like arts, crafts, or just hanging out. It's just a nice little community. And so that is something, if you are new to the channel, that you might want to know about. And then the other fun thing, I like those, that I enjoy is once a month, I do what is called the Traveling Crafter and Friends. And it's my opportunity to connect all of us creatives around the globe. And each month I have a special guest. Now, God love these girls. Carrie and Carol both act as moderators, and they have each done a craft and chat. Carrie and I did cookbook journals, and Carol and I did travel journals. And so each guest, you know, we just kind of talk about what they want to do, and we just do a craft and chat. I don't get a lot done because I'm trying to pay attention, but I try. I think that one will fit in that little thing. I don't know. And we kind of decide behind the scenes, well, what can we bring to all of you for some fun and entertainment as far as topics? So if there are things that interest you that you would like to learn about or want to know more about, you know, feel free to what is wrong here? We got, I guess this is just kind of thick. Leave them in the comments of this video or any video. And we will definitely consider it. So I'm not sure when you're seeing this, but I have not announced October's guest yet because I'm awaiting conversation. Well, a kind of conversation, an email, confirmation. So as soon as I get that confirmation, I will make an announcement. But 2 fun things that are live, and again, it's just a fun time to get together and hang out, talk about what's going on in our arts and crafts worlds or our lives, and answer questions from all of you who may have some, or get advice from you. It's just lovely. It's a fun time. So those are 2 things that you want maybe to know about. And if you are also new to the channel, a few hashtags that are ongoing that you will find here. One is the 100-day challenge, ATH, which you can do anytime. I am wrapping it up for my 100 days, but there is in the description box in my Ko-fi or coffee site a list of all of the prompts that I used and throughout the 100 days that you can pick up and do. And I'll tell you what, if you're needing a little bit of crafting inspo, or you're feeling kind of in a slump, pull up that list and try it out, because wowza, some of them were really challenging. But that is out there, and so that is fun. There's a whole playlist if you want to watch it. And Carol at A Crinkled Path was participating. I'm trying to think. There was a few others that were participating that are not coming to my mind at the moment. So my apologies to all of you. But you don't have to do it in any, regular, you don't have to do it regularly. Let's just not try to say that word, because apparently I'm having struggles today. You can just do it whenever you want. But if you use that hashtag, if you do have Instagram or a YouTube channel, do use that hashtag so that I can find them and check it out, because I love to see what other people are doing. I also host Index Card Challenge 2023. Now, I haven't done very many lately because I've been doing this challenge, this 100-day challenge. But I can't wait to get back to it. That and the hashtag Sewing Notion Sunday, which is where I use some kind of sewing related item to create something, which may be one of my very, very favorites. I'm just saying. But those are a couple of the hashtags that I use. And then the one that Carol and Carrie and I all use and are supporting to show our support to other channels is the hashtag Love a Little Channel, which you heard me shout out Kathleen at Amelia B's Crafting Adventures. So if you have a channel that you think that we should check out or subscribe to, or that you love to watch, that brings you happiness and joy, please let us know and use that hashtag so that it kind of comes to our attention if we're reading the comments that it's a channel that we should check out. So we appreciate it very much. But look at that. All my little conversations. And we finished them all. But these 2. What should we do on the bottom of this? I really like that sunflower. We're going to do that. And I'm not going to do anything except for the sunflower. So I hope you like this. It's a very easy, super fast scrap buster. You don't need a lot of tools. Now, what I will show you, though, let's just do that so you can see. Specifically on one of these bags, if this is something you want to do. Let's see, which one should we do? I'm gonna cut this one real quick. The other thing I think would be cute is just to rip it and have like raggedy or, you know, jaggedy edges. I think that'd be really cute as well. So you don't have to have fancy scissors. Okay, let's find one. How about this one? This would be cute. All right, so what I am going to do, this one seems like it's a smaller bag than, oh, there's one that I did with that on there. Maybe not, maybe, I guess it's all the same. So, oh, poo. This one's, I already punched the hole in. Hang on, let's find one I didn't. Well, there you go. Don't punch the hole until, let's just use this one. All right, so let's see where we need it to be. And I'm leaving the closure on the bottom. That was a tip from Celeste at Woodland Inspired. She did a video where she did all of her packaging and showed that. It was very fascinating. But I had just gotten a purchase and a Happy Meal from her, and I was gushing over how she had them packaged, and that's how she did it. So I think that's brilliant. All right. So you're just going to do that, and voila, it is done. And I am using the AdTech Crafters tape, and so it just rolls on. But I hope you like that. I know it was fast. I know it's very simple, but it is a great thing. It's just kind of mindless work. You could do this, you know, as a traveling craft. You could do it while sitting on the sofa, you know, all kinds of things. But now, in that very short amount of time, I have all of these. I'm thinking I should cover that with something and use it. And I'm going to put those in my little supply area with these little bags and all my other bags. And then I got pretty package toppers. And I can still continue to hoard the ones that Celeste made me. So, I hope you like that. Until next time, friends, remember to take time to just be, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.